Level 4, cycle 2, blue stripe. For this stripe, we're going to be covering a Ridgehand attack in a sparring situation. It looks like this. From a different angle. All right, so let's break this down. Again, this is a sparring type of technique. We have learned the Ridgehand previously in a horse stance and a traditional stance, but now that we're doing it in a sparring situation, we're going to be doing it with a ready stance and with a partner. So if I have my partner here to demonstrate it, when I'm doing this from a ready stance, now you notice I used both of my hands. I used my front hand and my back hand. They're slightly different, but the technique is still the same. For the front hand one, it's very similar to how I would throw a back knuckle. So if I'm throwing a back knuckle, I'm stepping forward with that front leg, and I'm back knuckling to the head, my hand stays open. Same idea, but now I'm stepping forward the front leg, and I'm just doing the Ridgehand technique instead. When I do the Ridgehand, I'm coming at a slight down angle. I'm going to use the inside of my kind of thumb part of my hand or my glove to hit the corner, the top corner of their head, kind of like above the eyebrow, right in the corner up here. And when I'm going around and making that circular motion for the Ridgehand, it's a really small circle. I'm not making a big loop. I just want it slightly to come out just enough so I get enough space to kind of come down at this angle. And remember, slight angle down, not straight across. If I'm using the backhand, same thing. I step forward with this front foot, kind of like I'm throwing a reverse punch, but instead of the punch, this hand comes around, and now I'm going. Think about going to the opposite side or the other eyebrow, other corner of the head. So again, notice I have to kind of turn my hip like I would be throwing a punch and going over the top. So I can do the front hand or the backhand. Now, although these are strikes that we're using in sparring, just like with a back knuckle, where these ones are usually light and fast, that's the same idea here. These are going to be light and fast. Whenever my hand is open like this, that's kind of a reminder for me to be quick, light, especially when we're hitting the head here. One more thing is that whenever I'm stepping forward, I want to try to step either behind my partner's foot, or if we're in a closed stance position, in front of my partner's foot when I'm throwing those Ridgehands. All right, let's take another look. Ridgehand, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ridgehand punch. 1, 2, 3. Tension. Bow.